Well. The Chicago Police Department just pulled off right here from the Union Hall to escort me from the Union Hall, brothers and sisters. Stanley Warden, the warden, Penny and Mark's warden, said it's unfair that I had a cell phone that I kept a cell phone in my pocket based on the lie that Penny said that I took a recording from the executive board meeting and put it on social media. She said when the question was asked, why are we having a cell phone ban for the officers at the board meeting? Our president said, because I, Eric Basir, the boogeyman, put a recording from the executive board meeting on social media. Where? When? How did I do this? Where did I do this? When did I do this? Nothing was presented. So she made up a rule to take away our cell phones. Here we use our cell phones while we're at the board meeting to notify the members about their cases, to stay in contact with them. That's what I do. That's what I always have done. But because she says, our president, a lying, hardly working, pro-CTA mismanagement, sellout, tells the executive board member in this building, tells all of us that she's confiscating our cell phones because of me. And everyone's coming, oh, you're holding up the meeting. You have to leave. I'm like, I'm not leaving. The members pay me to be here, especially to check these thieves. And that's what they do. You should have heard them, shop workers. You should have heard her assistant, Brother Lamont, defend Stacey Hill. You should have heard it. You should have heard these people defending the CTA mismanagement, breaking the contract for the shop workers. You should have heard them defending the CTA, firing people for absenteeism that would have been resolved if we had paid sick leave. You should have heard that. And then some of y'all board members in there, you all know this is BS. You know this made-up rule is not in the bylaws. Penny, Mark's, sorry, I ain't gonna credit Mark with this. That's right, brother Kevin. That's right. You board members that tolerate this, shame on you, brother Tom Moore, voting to expel me from here based on her lie. What's up with that, brother? And of course, the reliable boss agents, Corey Carr and Antoine Sanders, motion for me, an executive board member, to be taken out of here by the police. And I waited. I said, I'm not doing, like, you have to turn in your phone. You have to give up your phone. I'm not giving up my phone. I'm trying to reconnect. Bad signal here. So they want these people in this building right here call cops on me. Here, no one calls the cops when these people sell us out. No one calls the cops when they blow our money on crap. You should have heard it in there. They proudly said, we have Eric Basir's, all his motions died. You should have heard them with my class action grievances, with my grievances to help members. Right away, who did this? I did it. I helped that member. Right away, no. Thank God Brother Martin brought up questions. And then he forced Mark Weems to answer the question, which then proved my point about the members' case. I can't be too specific because these are members' cases, but they just automatically, anything I say is suspect. They want to get rid of me. And yeah, people tell me you shouldn't have gave it to him, Brother Eric. You should have gave up your phone. No, goddammit. When are you people, members and board members that know this is wrong, when are you going to stand up against this tyranny at 11204 Southwestern. When? Stop telling me I need to give in to these boss-loving, boot-licking traitors. And when are you gonna stand up? When are you gonna defy them? When are you gonna show up in this den of thieves and hold these scumbags accountable? When? Don't tell me I need to sit there and go along with their childish fake rules. There's nothing in the bylaws, nothing in the ATU Constitution. Every freaking union that exists, the executive board members and the members have phones. And they're communicating while they're on their phone with anyone, whether it's family, whether it's coworkers, whether it's playing a little Candy Crush because they're bored as hell. So what? And all of this is based on Penny's lie that I took a recording from a board meeting and put it on the internet. Where is this? Where? I would know. Because if anything I record and share, I do it publicly. I do it proudly. But now in this place, they gotta lie. Make up a rule on a lie. You know what? You know who does that? CTA mismanagement. They make up rules that don't exist, and what do? They punish people for violating the rule. And that's what Penny does. That's what she does. People came up to me and said, You're interrupting the meeting. You're holding up the meeting. I find this offensive. I said, well, I didn't interrupt the meeting. Stanley Gaines did. Stanley Gaines. He interrupted the meeting. So I see Basir with a phone in his pocket. And I got you, brother. I got you. You think I'm so stupid that I did that by accident? Man, I got skinny legs, man. I could put this phone anywhere, hide it in my sock. You'd never see it. But you bit the bait, brother. And now, look at you. Stanley Gaines interrupted our meeting because you saw a cell phone in my back pocket watching my rear end. What the hell's your problem, Stanley Gaines? I had to keep telling him to sit down. He said, you can't tell me that. Man, listen, brothers and sisters, you want someone to go along to get along. And that's why I'm running for union president for Local 308, because I ain't that one. And if you think that it's my fault that we have the problems we have, definitely don't vote for me. Because I'm gonna stand, just like I stand up, and I refuse to give up my phone for a fake rule based on a lie. When I stand up for members who need help with these mismanagers, they can't get me to stand down. And lo and behold, just this morning, we had 2 grievances of mine that I helped 2 members write based on unjust write-ups that were voted not to arbitrate because the CTA already removed the hit from the member's record. Because I whipped that mismanager's rear end with the contract, with the truth. I didn't back down. I didn't tell him, hey, just go along, we'll grieve it later, brother. It's just sign it right here. We can't tell the CTA what to do. No, I stood by those members. And the managers that I dealt with were so angry with me. But their write-ups were thrown out, and no one told me because they didn't want me to know. They didn't want the member to know either. That because I stood my ground on truth, the CTA threw out the unjust write-ups. The grievance was null. It wasn't even necessary. Then we had another grievance, a class action that I filed about the CTA taking one of our jobs away at 98th Shop. They didn't know. Penny and her assistant didn't know that we resolved it after the grievance was filed. So, after the grievance was read here at the meeting, Penny said, well, she didn't ask me about the grievance. She asked her assistant about the grievance. And her assistant said, yeah, that we can't tell the CTA what to do regarding their pick. They have a choice of where they assign manpower, because my grievance was about them taking away a job on the PM shift at 98 Shop. How it was unsafe. He defended it and everything. And then I said, oh, can I say something? And she said, Brother Basir. And I said, oh, by the way, they put that job back in thanks to the members who put their names on that class action grievance. Oh, you should have seen it. They were so disappointed. But here I'm on the outside of this building because I'm kicking CTA mismanagers' butts, man. Not with my fist. With this. With this. The heart. I got heart. Ain't no heart in there. We got, what's wrong with you executive board members? You just sit there and you just go along with this crap. You don't even say nothing. You know it's wrong, and some of y'all tell me, yeah, it's messed up. I know it's messed up. She taking our phones. It's messed up, man. Then why do you tell me to go along with it? It's because you're afraid. And that's okay. I've been afraid. I've been scared of them. But then COVID-19 and the pandemic came, and I saw that the people in this building, they don't work for us. They fight us. They fight us. They fight us in this building. They don't like when I say something bad about a mismanager. They don't like that. But they talk bad about y'all. They say crap about y'all. And I said, what's so funny? They laugh about you. Now, Sister Audrey Beasley, God bless you, sister. I backed you on all your grievances, and I hated it that they laughed at you in there. But there you go, going along to get along. And you sided with them calling cops on me again. This is sickness. You're siding with her. Sister Audrey. Brother Tom Moore, you siding with her on a rule that's not in the bylaws, that's based on a lie. That I took a recording from this meeting and put it on the internet, on social media. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? When are y'all gonna stand up to this crap? You gotta do it eventually. I may be fired and I may die. But nothing is gonna change if you don't speak up. And you members that allow these people to do this to us, and you say nothing, you're just going along too. Don't do that. It's your union. So yeah, I don't like him. He's in his feelings. Do you ever say that to Mark and Penny when they defend the CTA mismanagement, throwing out grievances of second chancers because of some kind of ambiguous language in the second chance agreement? Why is it they send contract proposals and they vanish to fix these problems? Is it because they're in their feelings? Because it is. They say, oh, we wrote that. Mark Williams said, I wrote that. I'm responsible for that. I said, but it's wrong. It needs to change. So why don't we fight to change it? It's because you feel feelings. You have feelings. And I'm standing here outside this building because of my feelings that it is wrong that we turn in our phones based on a rule that isn't in the bylaws, which was put in force by Peppermint Penny, our president, based on a lie that I put a recording from the executive board meeting on social media. This is ridiculous. You say, well, you're not in there now. You messed up. Now the meeting is going on. And they're going to go on, and that's fine with me. That's fine. I've been in this before. And charges are probably coming. They're going to put charges on me to probably remove me from office. Maybe they'll win. Maybe they won't. But you got to understand, if you don't speak up, they're going to keep doing this. They're going to keep making up stuff. If they're doing this with me on something trifling as a phone, what are they doing with the members and our dues money? I just want you to understand that. So I have no recording of the police, unfortunately, but it was done. It'll be on the minutes, I'm sure. And the police got their recording, and I cooperated with the police. There's no issue with that. But it happened. And here I am, outside, because I took a stand for what is right. You got to stand for what is right. Don't give in. Don't. If it means the end of your position, if it means that you can't be liked, it's okay. Because you have the answer for your lack of doing the right thing. And I feel great because I took a stand and they didn't break me, and people were watching. And people told me, just do it. Just give him the phone, Brother Eric. I mean, some people were like begging me. They wanted me there. Some people wanted me there. And I said, well, when are you going to stand up, man? And I'm going to get some calls. But this is who I am. And this is why I'm running for Local 308 president. I don't have a feeling I'm going to win, but maybe I will, if it's God's will. And I swear to all of you, this crap that goes on that's normal will end if I'm president. It will end. And we will have a union that the CTA cannot control. And we will have a union that each one of you will have a say in how it operates. Thank you for watching. I apologize for the long rant. Hey man, this was an exciting morning. Peace.